John, a terrific 2-1 away victory with 10 men in the end. How pleased are you this evening?
Obviously I'm delighted with the 3 points. I'd as soon have finished with 11 men, and obviously that creates a problem for us Tuesday, losing another 2 centre-halves. Makes us really thin on the ground. But we'd have took the win and lose a centre-half any day of the week. So, we'll dust ourselves down and we'll get ourselves right for Tuesday. Delighted with the performance, delighted with obviously the result.
I'm sure people can hear just how windy it is down here. The conditions really, really difficult. You handled them superbly.
Oh yeah, we controlled the first half for half an hour. I thought we played some excellent football. Nobody hit the bar early on, but we've controlled it. And then, we just looked a little bit hesitant in the final third. We looked a little bit edgy, a little bit excited, a little bit nervous. You could call it what you want, but it was a 3-on-1 situation, and we've got in each other's way, and they've broken scored. And we felt as though we were valued to be coming in at level at half time. And we spoke to them at half time, and the final words that we said going out was to believe that they're good enough, because they are good enough. And we knew we didn't know, that's silly talk. We knew we had a chance to equalise, and we said we were confident we could equalise. And then the question was, could we go on and win the game? And the lads have answered me in spades. So.
I think it was 20 seconds after the restart that you got the goal. That's the response you wanted, isn't it?
Yeah, it was similar to the game against Crawley the other week. Or was it Crawley? Where we've gone in 1-0 down. I think that's the 4th time we've gone in behind on the bounce, and we've come back and won 2 of them. Come back and drawn one of them. So that shows a little bit of character on the side. But yeah, obviously a great boost. Great ball in by Sean, a good header by Billy. And then we're back in the game, and we're on the front foot for the first 10 minutes of the first half, and we're looking to go and win the game. And then, give Oxford a due, they're a good side, and they pushed us back, resisted that, weathered the storm, come back at us. And then the game could go either way. Both teams are going to try and win it. And then obviously the sending off, which we can have no complaints about, 2 stonewall yellows. But the lads have showed enough character to not hang on for the draw, but to try and go out and win it, and that was our mission, and we've come away and mission accomplished.
You might have had one debutant as your hero. Braden Shaw's volley was inches over, but in the end Scott Brown's won it for you.
Well, it would have been more a start. I think it's his first game in the Football League, first touch in the Football League. Would have been a Van Basten-esque. But no, pleased with Scotty, because he worked ever so hard today. Got himself about the pitch. It's difficult coming into a system. The lads have been playing the way we're playing, or the way we've been playing this season. Most of the lads know their jobs, and so they could do it, stand on their heads. But to Scotty to come in and learn the system, fair play to him, and I thought he had a good game. I actually have to compliment Seamus Keneally. I thought he was absolutely outstanding today. Everywhere he could be, he was. His passing was superb. His calmness on the ball, his calming influence on the team, and it was a true captain's performance today. You don't have to go around shouting and bawling to be a good captain. Sometimes you can lead by example, and I think Seamus definitely did that today.
You've been saying for some time you feel like you're in this automatic race. Have you just shown that you are?
Well, we are, obviously we are. We've said that from day one, but the difference today was we said we've got to act like promotion candidates, and today we did.
We talked about injuries, suspensions. You're pretty much down to the bare bones, aren't you? How much of a compliment is it to the lads that have come in?
I'm going to ask Notts County to play 7-a-side. Fair play to them all. It's difficult when it's coming into a team, but it's better to come into a team that's being successful rather than a team that's struggling. But I've got every faith in any member of the squad, or they wouldn't be here. We've got a lot of hard games ahead of us now. They're going to come thick and fast, and we have to make sure we're on our mettle for every game. I was joking with the players there before. I said you've done the easy part of this week, the hard part's to come on Tuesday, and technically it's true. Because it was a free hit for us today. No one expected us to win, apart from ourselves. But Tuesday's a different kettle of fish, and we'll be expected to win. We'll be the favourites, and it'll be a difficult game in its own right. But we've got good players in.
Any prognosis on Joe Wright? Stretch it off.
His knee, so we won't know till probably tomorrow or Monday at the best.
And 50 points, which almost always means league football.
52, isn't it? 52, yeah, it's safe. Well, no, I've said it was 30, 50, 70, easy 3 targets. We've cracked 2 of them now. We've got 18 points to get a very, very good chance of making the playoffs, and then who knows where you can go after them.
I think 1 or 2 bookmakers might be wiping the egg off their faces tonight.
Well, you know, there's still a lot of way to go, and we can't celebrate anything. You know, what we know is we've got a great set of lads in there who have got a great appetite for the game, and you know we've got Matt Cruz coming back Tuesday, which is a big lift for us, and then we've got Shane McCartan coming back on the following Saturday. So you know, within a week we could have about 4 or 5 new bodies, which will be a big boost for everybody.